My documentary, Racing Family, follows young people who haven't been able to see a parent for years, sometimes decades, after a high-conflict divorce. We follow them in real time as they reunite with lost dads, moms, brothers, sisters, and expose why the family court system makes money off of separating families. But the best part is, at the end of the film, not only do we get happy endings, but we see how the courts can do better and how we as a society can support families going through transitions. When children have both parents in their lives, they do better. We all know this, but it's a shame that we still have to debate this, and it's a shame that our politicians are not taking action to ensure that both parents have equal access to their children after divorce, separation, or in the case of never married parents.
I'm sure like a lot of people find themselves in this space. I never set out to say I'm going to work in divorce and family, especially because I never had a very good relationship with my family. I never held my family or spending time with them as something important.
Okay.
And looking back, that is because I'm a child of divorce, of high conflict divorce.
One of the blessings I had when I was making this film is that one day I get a message from someone who's here tonight. Her name is Tamara Judge, and she reached out and said, I want to know what I can do to help.
The kids themselves, sometimes as young as the age of 7, were posting online, making their own YouTube videos, talking about how they couldn't see a sibling or a parent due to the family courts and how this was traumatizing them. And that's when I realized a racing family had to be told from the children's point of view.
I want us all to go back to when we were kids and think of a time of when we saw our parents fighting or heard them fighting and how we felt. Now think, how would you feel if the entire world could see them fighting and also could comment, give advice, gang up on one parent, or also discuss how this fighting impacted you?
The way I was able to heal, and these adult children were able to heal, is when they realized their parents were doing the best they could, and maybe their best was really goddamn bad.
You do not have to talk about the other side's arguments. Don't bring it up. Because we are too used to arguing in court or presenting academic papers. And this, I think, is if you get one thing out of this panel, it's that talking to the media and talking to the public at large is incredibly different than going to court and publishing an academic paper.
Hey, how can we have a relationship with people we don't like? Because a lot of parents who have these conflicts or these disorders or anything we don't like, if we cancel them, as the kids say, instead of erasing them, censor them, we're teaching our kids that when you have a problem with somebody, and guess what, you're gonna have problems with a lot of people in your life, erase them.
A lot of time I tell parents, who are going through this, I can bring your kid back to you, pull them and put them in front of you. Are you ready for them? Luckily, my parents were able to heal after 20 years, and I'm able to accept them for who they are. And that's my message to kids. It's not saying your parents are perfect. Your parents aren't perfect, no parent is. But by accepting who they are, you can move forward and hopefully not make the same mistakes, because one thing we've also found is that kids who have a parent erased, they're very likely to either become an erased parent themselves or erase the other parent or reject having a family altogether. So we need to stop the cycle and let the healing begin.
So the law is pointless.
Right.
And the solution isn't throwing people in jail. The solution is taking all of these resources that right now we're spending unwisely, in my opinion, on punitive measures, on this adversarial family court, on enforcing child support orders with people who are too poor to pay, and take that money and put it in towards helping families. Mediation that actually works.
Children fighting to reunite their broken families deserve to be seen.